Charleston. Let's see if I got one. I'm giving out all my cards. Sorry. I give out all my cards.
Okay, welcome to Bounce Around Charleston. We're so happy to have you here with us on today, and we're going to talk about something that's great. It's the Color of Music Festival. And guess what? It's 10 years old, and I have the CEO and the artistic director, Lee Pringle, here with me. Welcome to Bounce Around Charleston.
Thank you, Randolph. Thank you for having me.
Has it been that long?
It's been that long, and you were with us. Your show was 1 year old, and you were one of my first media supporters. And so I want to thank you for all these years of support. Yeah, 10 years.
Well, thank you, sir, and we thank you for being here on today. What do you have for us?
Well, we have our 10th anniversary season starting in historic Charleston. As you know, the festival has evolved, and we have some major chamber presentations that we've been presenting for the last 4 years. And this year we'll be at the historic Riviera Theater for our Masterworks performances on Friday and Saturday. But Wednesday and Thursday, when the performances start, on Wednesday we have some incredible matinees in addition to some primetime chamber presentations at the Murray Center, which is the headquarters of Spoleto Festival USA at 14 George Street, as well as the historic Edmund Alston House downtown Charleston at 21 East Battery.
As I read one of your headlines, it states it's a Black classical musicians festival.
Yes.
Explain that.
Well, as many of your listeners and watchers may know, the classical music genre is one that started over the pond, and when it came here, our country was going through this experiment that's made it what it is today. So it was an art form that was never designed to include us here in North America. And so over the past several hundred years, we've had to carve out our niche. And because there's still an enormous deficit of places for people who are conservatory trained to actually present their training, our mission is to give those of African ancestry that opportunity. And for the past 10 years, we've had everyone from Houston, Tulsa, Sacramento twice, Pittsburgh, New York City, Carnegie Hall, as well as Atlanta, and we've had the privilege of going to San Francisco this year.
So what motivated you to start this?
Well, some of your watchers may remember me producing the MLK concert at the old Gilliard Auditorium for the Charleston Symphony. And I was on the board of the symphony for many years, as well as an ex officio member that helped them produce the Gospel Christmas and the MLK concert with the late David Stahl. And I just knew that the people that I saw on the stage playing in the orchestra, I had friends who had gone to conservatory, same schools, but weren't able to get those covenant positions. So just wanted to use some of that experience I had producing concerts all those years, for 12 years with the CSO, to do something to help my community get the space that we are entitled to.
So what type of music can we expect?
Everything from Baroque to modern. And many of your watchers may remember that Chevalier de Saint-Georges, who was a contemporary of Mozart and Bach, was one of the most prolific composers of the day. In fact, there's a feature film going to be presented this year on Chevalier de Saint-Georges. Joseph Boulogne is what most folks know him for. But he was born to an enslaved woman on Guadeloupe. His father was a white plantation owner, sugarcane plantation owner. And he was a Renaissance man. He was just ahead of his time. So lots of good stuff on Chevalier and some other composers, Black composers, that you should go to our website and check out to see what's going to be there.
So we'll have quartets, piano duos, string orchestra. What else?
And we're going to have a special presentation from two vocalists, Cameron Gray, who will be presenting at the festival for the first time, as well as Marsha Thompson, who's New York-based. Cameron is Nashville-based. Marsha is New York-based. Marsha Thompson will be doing an aria from one of Chevalier's, one of his operas called Sugar. And so that's one of the highlights. We have a brand new U.S. premiere by a European composer named Nimrod. I know that sounds different in our country, but that is actually his name. You can go to colorofmusic.org, and you can get more of the information on what's going to be presented.
And piano voice recital, so we can
Yes.
expect to hear some wonderful voices.
And our matinee, 2 p.m. at Murray Center, 14 George Street, has become one of the more popular matinee events, particularly for seniors who don't want to drive in the evening. It's got a beautiful setting, beautiful concert grand, Steinway in the space. So yeah, we're excited about the vocal recitals.
And your guest director?
Our guest director is a Haitian-born gentleman by the name of Jean Montis. And Jean is someone that I've wanted to present to the festival for quite a while. You know, Haiti has done a lot for this country, although this country has not done a lot for Haiti. And I wanted to showcase that Haitian people are talented and Haitian people love classical music. So I want to give him this platform to showcase his chops, and he'll be coming from New Orleans, where he's based.
Well, I'm looking for a great and wonderful session this year. Anything else you want to tell us about the festival?
I would just say to the audience, get your tickets soon. We just sold out one performance yesterday, so the community is resonating with our chamber presentations, and I appreciate all the support that we've gotten over the years. And 10 years, here we are.
Here we are.
Celebrating with you.
Wow, I feel so special. So now give us date, times, and place, and tickets.
Okay, so you can go to colorofmusic.org. That's the European spelling of color, C-O-L-O-U-R. Or you can go to the number on the screen to purchase tickets, or you can purchase tickets the day of at the venue.
And the date?
The date's February 1st, which is a Wednesday, through Saturday, February 4th.
You've heard it right here on Bounce Around Charleston, Color Music Festival. You heard it from the artistic director and CEO, Lee Pringle himself. He wants you to be there. We'll be right back after this break.